Hey guys, so I'm on my way to a matinee concert and I thought I would just take a second to talk about. I've seen some social media posts recently, people saying that they regret wishing as a kid that they were an adult. And now that they are adults, they wish they were kids again. And, we all know a few years ago that 21 Pilots song Stressed Out was really popular, like the wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mamas sang us to sleep, but now we're I have a bit of an allergy, so my singing voice is off. But I was thinking about that, and being an adult, and especially being an autistic adult, it is particularly hard. But I think there are just pros and cons. It's like when you're a kid, you wish you had the freedoms that adults have, such as the freedom to eat dessert before dinner, the freedom to, eat whatever you want, the freedom to, just take a break at night and not have to worry about homework. And especially, adults working 9 to 5 usually don't have homework, or some of them do. It just depends. But I personally believe that, although it's definitely a lot harder being an adult, as a kid, it's like, you don't have to worry about anything financially. You don't really have any responsibilities besides just being a good student and sitting in school all day and like getting your homework done. And then as an adult, you have to navigate that world of responsibilities and being financially responsible and just responsible in general and making new friends, which can be hard, although I feel like I've been very lucky in that regard. But I think overall, I personally enjoy adult life better than I did as a kid. And, I don't know if you ever really stop transitioning, so to speak. Like when you're a kid, like you go through puberty, you go through adolescence, and it's all this time of transition. And as an adult, I don't really think that actually ends. My life feels like it's constantly changing and evolving. But overall, I feel a lot happier as an adult. And I feel like overall, I've blossomed into the person that I am now. And I think that little kid in me isn't really gone. He still lives on. And, I will never forget him. But I feel like I've come so far as an adult. And I hope other people can see that too and see how far they've come and feel the same way and give themselves a pat on the back. Have a good day, y'all.